3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Haygood. I'd like to yield my time to the next speaker.
Your name, please?
Good evening, my name is Deanna Meadows.
Deanna Meadows. Okay?
As I said, my name is Deanna Meadows, and I represent hundreds of people throughout this county and as far as Okinawa, Japan. I represent them through a group called Trumbull County Septic News. This is a growing group of people that is outraged by the mishandling of the septic issues in this county and the corruption complaints that have recently come forward on Frank Migliozzi, the environmental director. I'm here tonight to address the board members. The TCHD website states, and I quote, "The Trumbull County Health Department is governed by a 5-member board." Correct me and the website if we are wrong, because as I understand this, you are the ultimate authority where this agency is concerned. As you know, there is evidence that has been brought forward of corrupt behavior by your environmental director, Frank Migliozzi. Copies of the supporting documents were submitted on January 31st of this year. This man is not only responsible for the eyesores, otherwise known as sand filters, that have destroyed the appearance of properties throughout this county, but he's also...
Wait a minute, are you trying to tear down an individual that works for the health department out in the public? Is that your purpose today?
I am bringing forth information.
No, I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question. Is it your intention to tear down an individual and his reputation in the health department by announcing some things at a public health hearing? Is that what you're into?
My intention is to bring forward information and to ask the board what their intentions are.
Well, the board has been aware of a lot of things. What is your relation to Mr. Meadows?
Mr. Meadows is my husband.
Okay. We have been made aware of many times of the things that Mr. Meadows has brought up to us to discuss. We've discussed many things. I do not care for you to come to a public meeting and go on and on and on trying to tear down one of our officials. I do not appreciate this. Now, I don't know how the other board feels. You can ask them how they feel, and I will give you another 3 minutes to say what you want to say. But I do not appreciate the fact of you trying to tear down an official in the health department. How do you feel, board?
Well, she should have another 3 minutes.
Thank you.
All right, you have 3 more minutes to continue.
Thank you. He's also responsible for eliminating the fair competition in the septic industry that would drive down septic costs. And now we learn that for his friends and public officials, he thumbs his nose at the very laws that he is responsible for upholding.
No, wait a minute. You said thumb his nose. Have you seen it?
I have documentation.
Are you official documentation,
I have documentation
that he thumbed his nose?
Mr. Hagan,
I don't like you making public statements if they're not true.
if you would like to ask me questions after I finish, that would be fine.
Well,
I would
go ahead.
appreciate not being interrupted. This is public participation. The 5 of you have been elected or appointed to your position. You are responsible to the people of this county. You are not necessarily responsible to the people of this administration. This is for the betterment of our county. Tonight I come to you on behalf of my fellow residents of Trumbull County, and I respectfully insist that you right what is wrong by terminating Mr. Migliozzi's contract effective immediately. Justice delayed is justice denied for our county. Furthermore, the health commissioner, Dr. Enyeart, has allowed this corruption to go on. He has participated, if not precipitated, the actions of Mr. Migliozzi. Dr. Enyeart has conspired with a local installer to alter the election of an open seat on the Board of Health. He has wrongfully approved a septic installation that 2 top-notch state-licensed sanitarians said should not be approved. He has also landed this agency in court due to violation of Ohio sunshine laws. This has cost the taxpayers a lot of money unnecessarily. Dr. Enyeart and Frank Migliozzi also work together in the city of Girard. Their relationship is not limited to just this place and this time. They came to this county together to replace the former administration. They have worked together side by side as this county has seen its downfall. Therefore, since they came to this county together and they have stuck together, they also need to lead together. Trumbull County expects to be heard tonight through my voice and by the presence of the people here. This county has all it needs to be great once again. But first we must rid it of the cancer that has been eating it alive. Trumbull County Health Department is governed by you, Dr. DiTomaso, and you, Mr. Berry, and you, Mrs. Allen, and you, Mr. Apis, and you, Mr. Haygood. What will you do with the power and the authority and the responsibility that has been endowed to you? Dr. Enyeart, Trumbull County Health Department website cites the following as the agency's core values and standards. 1, we have courtesy. 2, professional and ethical behavior. 3, sense of humor. 4, integrity. 5, honesty. And
You have 15 seconds.
And number 6,
I yielded my time to her, sir.
mutual respect and client-oriented compassion. Based on your video of last month's meeting when County resident Barry Meadows addressed this panel, you, sir, were in direct violation of every one of those values. And based off from that video, you clearly do not have this county's best interest at heart. You, sir, cost this county far more than what you are worth. You work a part-time position, and we pay you $115,000 a year. I urge the board to take immediate action and right what has been wrong by firing the health commissioner, Dr. Enyeart, and the environmental director, Frank Migliozzi, tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Anybody have any questions? Thank you very much. Anybody else in the audience have anything to say? If not, we'll make a motion to go into executive session.
I'll make that motion for
Barry
personnel.
makes a motion to go into executive session. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Seconded by Denise Allen. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Allen? Yes. Mr. Apis?
Yes.
Mr. Berry?
Yes.
Dr. DiTomaso?
Yes.
Mr. Hager?
Yes. You'll have to excuse me, I've talked so much, I gotta have something to drink. Do we have to, it's the only place we can stay here and the other people have to leave?
We'll stay here until.
Okay, I'm sorry, but the rest of you will have to leave.
Question, Mr. President, will you reopen the meeting after the executive session?
It depends on what takes place. You had a chance and you didn't take it, sir.
I didn't want to talk, I just want to know if you
Oh.
want.
Yeah, we'll come out of
Yeah,
executive session.
I'm sorry, sir. I have misunderstood you. Yeah, we have to open it up, because we still got bills to pay.
Very good, thank you.
I didn't understand, I'm sorry.
I understand.